Hello, Dtravel community. Hope you're doing well. Love seeing your Telegram. Anyway, my name is Mark Simpson. I'm from Boostly in the UK, and I want to give you a super quick tip on how you can generate direct bookings. One of the things that I got taught very early on, getting into the world of business ownership and entrepreneurship and all of that jazz, somebody said to me, Mark, your network is your net worth, and it's always stuck with me. And the tip that I want to give you today is something that we put into practice at our family business, and it worked time and time again, and you can do too. Now, you may already be doing this, but this little tweak could help generate tons of direct bookings for you and your business. And that is to reach out to other local business owners in your area. Now, I'm not talking about accommodation owners, although that is cool to have a little WhatsApp group or a little contact group of other people in the area that if you're full, you can pass the reservation on to, and vice versa. But what I'm talking about in this is reaching out to other people that aren't in the accommodation game, but you can definitely work with to provide a better guest experience for the people staying at your property. Let me give you the example of what we did at our family business and see if it resonates with what you could do. So we had a farm stay business. It was about 30 miles out of town. It was on a 200-acre farm, and we had 14 bedrooms, 3 holiday cottages, all on one site. The guests that came to stay with us predominantly were families, people wanting to escape the city, wanting to walk, cycle, take walks with the dogs, etc. So it was very much the sort of the family crowd, or just people looking to get away. What I did is I got a big map of my local area, anywhere between sort of 30 to 45 miles around where we were. And what I did is I really homed it down, and I looked in that big circle that I drew, and I wanted to find businesses that matched our customer avatar. So I found places to eat, places to visit, day trips. We found pubs that were child friendly, etc. All of those cool things. And I narrowed it down to about 5 to 10. Then what I did is I started to ask our guests where they were visiting when they stayed with us. So I was asking, where did you go today? Where did you visit, etc. And they told me all of the places. And then I rounded everything down. So I did the 80-20 rule. I picked the 20% of businesses that 80% of our guests were checking out and going to. And then what I did, put all the information down, run a Google search, found the phone number, found the website, found the email. First thing I would do is I'd call them up. I'd ask to speak to the business owner. If they weren't available, I'd send an email. But basically what I wanted to do was to get on a chat and have a call with them. The way that the conversation would go would be, hey, my name is Mark Simpson, and we run this family business. We have about 1,000 guests come and stay with us every year. And the majority of them have told us that they come and visit you when they stay with us. And instantly they go, oh, fine, fantastic, thank you very much. And I say, well, what I would love to do is I'd love to work out a discount scheme so where our guests can come and visit you and they can get 5-10% off, whatever it may be. And 9 out of 10 times they would say, yeah, absolutely, sure thing, makes sense, because we're sending them free money. Basically, it's free marketing. And not at one point did I ask for anything in return. It was like, how can I help you? I didn't pick up the phone and go, hey, can you send me some customers your way? That would have gone down totally other way. It's how can I help you? Okay. And what happened is that we started up this little voucher scheme. They sent us over tons of vouchers. They made it bespoke to our family business. And then when they went to visit there, it was a days out. So basically a farm that opened it up, and they had rides, attractions, feeding animals, all that cool stuff. So it fitted perfectly in with our avatar. And every time that they arrived, they would give the voucher, hand it over to reception, and then they would keep it on their till and they would pile it up. And then every month they would count it up. Now, what was happening over a couple of months, we had sent so many people their way. The owner called me back and saying, hey, we really appreciate this. This is fantastic. What more can we do? And what he actually started to do is he actually started to pay me for every person that we referred. So instead of him having a marketing budget or doing X, Y, and Z, he would start to pay us. So first and foremost, cha-ching. We would get the revenue from literally doing nothing more than just recommended a place to stay, a place to go and visit, sorry. And then a couple of months later, they actually got their wedding license. so people could get married at their farm. Now, they didn't offer accommodation, but guess who did? We did. And guess who they recommended to the bride and groom when they asked for local recommended places to home or look after their parents, their friends, people coming from out of town? Us. We would get fully booked for weekends years in advance from just that one relationship. So I took that relationship and I went, well, who else can I work with? And I found other people. So not just other sort of places to visit, but like places to eat or places to drink or whatever it may be. And we built up 5 or 10 really good relationships. And that was us helping them. So a win for the business owner, a win for the guest because they were getting a discount or an incentive, etc., when they went and visited. And then ultimately, the payback was a win for us because they would pass bookings, they would pass people our way, they would recommend us. And it was such a great relationships and partnerships that we built up. Now, you may not have a local farm stay business that you can recommend, but I guarantee there'll be something that you could potentially do in and around your area. And it's going to be different to you than it is different to me, different to the next person who's going to be watching this. You may be able to strike up a relationship with a transport company. There may be paddleboarding. You may be canoeing. It could be kayaking. It could be whatever it could be. You could strike up a partnership, a relationship, and have something really cool that you could do. It may be that it's just a local networking area with other hosts. That's fine. But it's how can you build little relationships, little partnerships in and around the areas where you are that will drive extra revenue into your business. So have a think of that. Very powerful, very easy to do. It doesn't cost any money.